Kia ora and welcome along to Rodney Green Arenas in Napier for this round 12 Rapid League clash between the Hawke's Bay Hawks and the Nelson Giants. Sky Broadband Rapid League. It is another exciting game between the young bench mobs of these two teams, who coming up later will have a great game looking for the number 6 spot in the playoffs, the last spot in the playoffs. Andrew Mulligan, Cam Glidden on hand on the eve of a big game against the Fi tomorrow. Cam, great to have you in attendance.
Yeah, thanks, Miles. Excited to be here and watch another couple great games in the NZNBL.
Certainly, this one will be fun. They are a very good outfit, the Nelson Giants in Sky Broadband Rapid League, and that is evident there in their top ranking on the ladder. Good win percentage and obviously a really good points percentage as well. Hawke's Bay Hawks in the 6th spot, and every point matters because those two teams aren't 1 and 6 on the Sal's NBL ladder. We'll have that for you at around 7:30 when the main game starts, because they are locked in a battle for 6th spot. The Hawks currently occupied in the Sal's NBL, and obviously points for and against here in these Rapid League games, they all add up to the total for the Sal's NBL ladder as well, which is a convoluted roundabouts way saying, Cam, watch this game, it matters.
Yeah, it does. The points do matter, but also getting a good feel for the game and being ready for the later game.
This is such a good young and old mixture of players in that starting 5. You've got the likes of Nick Davidson, but then you've got the experience of Inwood and Kerr, Ingham as well. That's always good to bring off the starting 5. But then you've got Sam Dempster coming off the bench. No Hayden Jones for this. The youngster, Phil Jones, Cat Jones' son, he's not playing in this game, and he's an exciting prospect. But this team is good. You've witnessed this Nelson team in a Rapid League game on your floor at the Event Finder Stadium.
Yeah, they are good, and I think it's exactly what you talked about, is the young and the old in the team. They work well together, and I think that's what the best teams in the Rapid League have, is a bit of experience.
And congratulations to Kahu Treacher as well, getting the starting 5 spot too. And you've got Ryder Moore. Of course, that's Ryder Moore, not Isaiah Moore. He cannot play. Imports cannot play in Sky Broadband Rapid League. Kobe Carter and Murphy, they're really good in Rapid League. So this is a really good matchup. And you can see here, even though the Hawks, they've got a good team, they haven't been getting the L's. They have been getting the L's, delivered to them. And the Giants, they've been rolling.
Yeah, they've been playing really well. And like we talked about, I think Sammy Dempster leading that team with all the experience he really has those guys humming, and they're playing some great basketball. I did catch them before our game against Nelson a few weeks back, and they really move the ball, play as a team, and just know where their good shots are coming from.
Those are your referees, and we are underway at Rodney Green's Arena. Nelson Giants. Here's Davidson. In the corner, that 3 is good. And so a quick start for the Giants. And we've got a turnover already. Is that not inbounded properly, perhaps? There's Ingham in the corner for the 3.
Yeah, I mean, straight away they create a great shot like we spoke about, and then the experience to get up and pressure the ball. Unforced turn, I'll call that an unforced turnover, stepping on the line, and they get the ball back.
Davidson. Hawks ball. Now they get their chance. Here's Murphy.
Lob play.
Oh, nice. Not quite corralled though. So that should actually be a 3 for Nelson. It was ruled a 3-point shot from Tom Ingham. That baseline drive perfectly dropped off to Ernest Kerr.
The Giants already shown how well they work together, and they're up again in the face deny of the point guard, making someone else bring it up. And they're just on the song already from the start.
Hawks looking for their first bucket. Murphy and Kara. Murphy settles for the 3. Here come the Giants.
Good extra.
Ingham, nice contest. But Davidson with a clean look off the offensive rebound, and he knocks that three down. So it's an 8-0 Nelson Giants lead here. It's a quick start. Just to confirm, it is 2-3, sorry, Cam, and a nice layup in the key.
A very quick start. They're hungry for more.
Oh, nice block. Kara. Kobe Kara. And we've got a foul. I think it's an offensive foul up high as referees call.
I think Nelson's pressure just making these young Hawks play a bit faster than they would like, and it causes a offensive foul there. Just need Hawks to settle down a bit, deal with the pressure, get it over the halfway line, and execute something they know.
Davidson looking to go at Carter and kicks it out. That three from Inwood is off, and we've got a foul with the ball bobbing around. Kerr is fouled. So the Nelson Giants will get another go here. Already had 7 or 8 possessions. Nice find on the wing. Kerr with a rebound. Tied up, stripped away.
Giants looking very methodical with their approach and also winning the effort areas, so it's, you don't want to be down both areas here, and the Hawks seem to be that way early on in this one.
Murphy just lost it, had it tipped away, and then he just scraps for it. Good hustle. Caleb Chamberlain was fighting for it, but the determination of Murphy, you could see it on his face. Corner three obscured, but it's off. Chamberlain, a little bit of hesitation. Oh, wow. That's pretty.
Yeah, it looks like a bit of a training run at the moment for the Giants. Foul in the backcourt there by Ingham, but
Tom Ingham just got Jacob Murphy here. Hooked him with the leg, and that's the second time, I think, at least in this game that Jacob Murphy's gone down. He's all about the heart and hustle.
Yeah, he plays hard, the young fella. Nice to see him not challenge the call, just pick up the opposing player and get on with it.
Under a minute to go, and it's a Hawke's Bay Hawks Rapid League team that needs a bucket, and Kara has the opportunity to get some points on the board before the end of the first quarter as he goes to the Chemist Warehouse line to shoot 2.
A nice strong move by the big fella. Get feet in the paint, try to draw a foul because not much else is working at the moment. One for one for Kara. Let's see if he can get the second one down. There we go.
Still looking for their first field goal, but that'll help getting 2 shots from the lineup. Ingham with a quick shot, looking probably for the 2 for 1 there.
Definitely looking for the 2 for 1. That shows the experience of this team. They obviously talked in the huddle, hey, look at the time on the clock. Let's get 2 for 1 here. Get the last shot of the quarter.
There is the first field goal for the Hawks. Here's Davidson. Ingham, nice footwork. Back of the iron, and that'll do us for the first quarter. Good quarter for the Nelson Giants. They always start with energy in Sky Broadband Rapid League, and that's not going to be a pretty quarter-time break for the Hawks, but they just get their composure back and come out a bit more disciplined because they're getting picked apart by the Giants.
Yeah, they sure are, and I think they dodged a few bullets too. Ingham had 2 great looks from 3 in the last minute there and stuck his first one, so I think a bit more intensity needed from the Hawke side, but Nelson doing what we talked about before the game, Miles, just putting together a nice little team performance, sharing the ball, passing from good to great, and yeah, the Nelson Rapid League team we've come to enjoy.
Get yourself a $40 large buffalo chicken pizza with that QR code on the screen. Just use Sal's Basketball. Valid until Tuesday the 18th of June. I feel like they've really phoned the online code in this week. They've had some great ones, but Sal's Basketball's wonderfully straightforward. I'd love to see what the coming rounds have, but that is a great deal. Large buffalo chicken pizza, that is tasty. And you get your 5 started from $30 for the first 3 months until the end of this month. That is the deal for Sky Broadband, delivering you the Rapid League to your screens or devices, wherever you are in Aotearoa, New Zealand. So it's going to be Giants ball to start with. And that's a good start from the Giants. Davidson straight to the cup. Makes it 11-4.
Davidson just plays with such great pace, always brings that intensity. We've got Dempster in for his first bit of action here. Let's see if they can get him some open looks for 3.
Murphy misses. Inward to Davidson. Ingham on the baseline, tiptoeing along and just lost the handle. So it's 11-4. Apologies, I believe there was a score correction. I think the Ingham 3 to start the game might have been a 2 with a foot on the line in that corner there, bottom right of your screen, when he hit it. But it's still a 7-point lead. And it's a pretty big lead when you think about Rapid League, Cam Glidden. And the Hawks just bow to the pressure of the Giants in the backcourt. Davidson again. But these leads, 7 isn't much in the game in the format you play, but 7 in Rapid League can be a bit of a hole.
Yeah, that is a bit of a hole, especially this early on, and it's just looking the Giants' way from the start of the game. And to pick up off what you're saying with Ingham, he'd be fuming he had a toe on that line. I know I would be.
I'll just check that in the play-by-play later, but Dempster misses, and we've got a foul underneath. Is it on Chamberlain? I believe it is.
See if these Hawks can figure out how to advance the ball. It's looking a bit more complicated than it needs to be at the moment. Got him to some strife again.
Using that sideline as that third defender, and that double comes from the backcourt. Suddenly you're in a world of trouble. I try and tell the 10-year-olds I coach, you know, when you're defending, use that sideline. It's your friend. It's another defender.
You're right. I didn't know you were a coach.
It goes in one ear and out one the other, mate. Don't worry. They just stare at me blankly. Yeah, don't come to me for any coaching tips, Cam. You've seen and heard it all in your career.
Who knows, mate? You could be the New Zealand Phil Jackson.
Coach in Puerto Rico, then come back and win 6 with the Bulls, and then a bunch more with the Lakers.
You're still young, mate.
Still young, still got time. So we'll stay with the Hawks. Tualafata gets us back underway. Carter done a good job on Kobe Carter and Murphy. Here is Carter spinning, puts it up and in. Kobe Carter, that's pretty from the big man.
Yeah, great move, but see how hard they have to work to get a spin floater. It seems like Nelson's got an extra defender out there the way they're covering space.
Ingham's just not getting the roll tonight. Treacher got in trouble, kicked it out to Carter. Dempster comes away with the ball. Tom Ingham's 1 for 4. Make it 1 for 5.
He won't be thinking that though.
No, he's 1 for 1 in his mind.
Yeah, that's it.
Davidson. Next one's always going in, right, Cam?
Yeah.
Shoot.
The next, if he has it a 3, it's going up for sure.
Good fight back from the Hawks here. They've come out of that quarter break as Carter's footwork is superb, and it matches the defense from Dempster, who just stuck with him. But that shot making, that's tough.
Yeah, that was a tough shot. Nice little slow-mo move, and we've got ourselves a ball game now. The Hawkies have fought back.
Nice pass. And the foul on Kerr. Here it is from Carter. Trying his best as Dempster stayed vertical. Carter's bank off the glass is good. So Ernest Kerr at the Chemist Warehouse line. Because in 12 minutes a game, just under 4 points and 3 rebounds a game for the Giants. The table topping Sky Broadband Rapid League Nelson Giants. This is the second. Treacher with the ball.
The Hawks DJ playing music while he was shooting. I'm not sure he's going to be happy with that, Kerr.
Dempster, what are your thoughts on music during play? As a player?
Yeah, you don't hear too much on the court. Everything's kind of blocked out, but you do hear it if it's repetitive and there's no stop-start. So, not against it, not for it, just, yeah, bit of stop-start, never hurt anybody. Nice take.
That's pretty. Treacher. And it's a 4-point ball game. As half-time approaches, Davidson to Ingham. Kick out. Tualafata and Jacob Murphy with the defense there. And foul called. And it's just Murphy with the push there. Or the reach in as well. He could have got Tualafata with it as well. Nelson ball. Davidson with
Good
the right
take,
hand.
Davidson.
Unlucky. Murphy. Big rebound. They can have the last shot, Cam.
Yeah, let's see if they utilise the timeout or they just want to run with it. Looks like they're running with it.
Sam Gruggan, the Hawke's Bay Hawks head coach. He sat. Murphy settled for the 3 there. Nelson do indeed take their player timeout. So 30 seconds, no coach involvement. They get one of these per half. And it's good recognition here by the teams. What do you talk about, Cam, when you're in these? Are you running a play?
Oh, it really depends on the time, and I don't think they're sure what's on the clock right now, but it looks like the Giants have obviously spoken at practice about what they're going to run, because that was a very quick timeout, but our Tuatara ones are pretty much 5 of us starters fighting over who gets the shot. Oh, there you go.
Wow, just like that.
Great shot by Ingham. He finally gets his second one down, and it was probably the toughest one out of the 5.
Here it is.
Fade away, contested, splash.
Interesting to see if that's a 2 or a 3 as well. Half time. And that's a pressure reliever for the Giants. It's ruled a 2.
No way, he's been robbed again.
He has been. I've got to confirm whether or not his first one was a 2 or a 3, to be honest. But yes, it is a 16-10 lead for the Giants. And some of the stats for you, courtesy of the Chemist Warehouse official stats provider. You can see Kobe Carter and Ernest Kerr are your leading scorers. Rebounds from Murphy and Inwood as well. It was a 2 as well. Thomas Ingham's 2-point shot to begin the game was ruled a 3 in the venue, but then it's been downgraded to a 2. And Davidson doing Nick Davidson things here, sharing the ball with 4 assists. Keeley with the block. Tualafata and Ingham with a steal each.
Yeah, Davidson doing some great facilitating out there. 4 assists at the half. Ain't too shabby at all, and he's getting everyone involved, but it's not just him, it's that whole Nelson team making that extra pass and making sure the best shot every time down the court. But the Hawks did fight back. I wasn't expecting the resistance they've shown, and they're back in the game, and we've got a ball game going into the second half.
Certainly do. It wasn't pretty to begin the game for the Hawks in that first quarter. Took them a full 3 and a bit minutes to be able to get any points. But they came back nicely in that second quarter until the Giants on that Ingham long 2 gives them a 6-point buffer. Giants are ready to go. I love it. I've been out there for a little bit longer than the Hawks had been. Will be Hawks ball to start us. And it's Murphy. Davidson on him. Treacher misses. Dempster with Treacher on his hip. Davidson with his 4 assists, looking to create his own shot. Gets his own rebounds. Oh, in and out. There's been a few of those so far in this game.
Yeah, nothing coming too easy at the moment for either team. It's kind of a bit of an ugly game, a bit scrappy, but it's what we like to see. Competitive game, bodies flying. Davidson, help yourself to some points, mate. You've dealt out enough times.
Ingham. Kerr. And 1. Ernest Kerr with the hustle on the offensive glass.
Great play by Kerr. Knowing that majority of the shots that come from the opposite side are going to land on his side, and he creates his space. Still strong enough to get the 2.
That's their 4th offensive rebound as well for the Nelson Giants. The Hawks have 0 offensive boards. Kerr from the Chemist Warehouse foul line converts that 3-point play opportunity. Biggest lead of the night.
Good take, Murphy.
Treacher for 3. Oh, that's nice. Go, Treacher. That's 2 for 6. That's his first 3.
Oh, but you don't want to give up the exact shot down the other end. Oh,
They got lucky. Chamberlain was wide open. You're right, Cam. You love running to the corners. Getting that open look. How does that feel?
Oh, it's good, mate. The least amount you have to work for a shot, the better for me, being at my age. So just run to the corner, catch and shoot. That's beautiful.
Are you a clapper? Do you clap to let everybody know you're there? I'm open.
No, I'm more of a secretive guy. I'll kind of give the eyes because I don't want to give away my position. But my guys do well to find me on the 3-point line almost every time I'm open. So.
And where do you like to catch it? Are you a guy who likes to catch it relatively up high so it's in your motion as soon as you get it? Or you just want the ball?
Yeah, just give me
you
the
just
rock
want the ball,
and let me shoot it. But I'm not too sure. I think I'd prefer it actually a bit lower. It forces me to bend my knees and get better arc on my shot. So throw it at the midsection, and that usually works for me.
Davison makes the second. This is Isaac Cox with the ball in the game for the Hawks. And a foul on the drive. Kobe Carter causing problems. Hawks just hanging around here. Midway point of the 3rd quarter of the Sky Broadband Rapid League game.
Yeah, they are keeping it within arm's reach, but I think Nelson playing overall just a better team game on both ends. But like we talked about these rapid league games, it's pretty rare that the score blows out where it's insurmountable. So I think Hawks are still in with a shot.
They've had 8 more shot attempts than the Hawks. The Giants only up 5 at the moment after the Carter free throws. Nice steal. Jacob Murphy in the
throw
open
it down.
Floor.
Yeah, Murphy
gets it with the 2 hands, and Jacob Murphy with the dunk. And then we've got a turnover. The pressure got to Sammy Dempster a little bit there. Look at Jacob Murphy in the open floor. Gathers and puts it down. And he saw it straight away when he turned around. It was a bit funky on the inbounds for the Giants.
Yeah, it was nice by the young fella, shooting lanes. Create some sort of atmosphere in this gym.
Carter. Oh, it's a travel. Smiles from Kobe Carter. That would have been big if it was an and one. That would have potentially tied the game up.
Yeah, I didn't know what he did wrong. It was a great take, but Hawks definitely playing with some momentum right now. Murphy up and pressuring. The tides are starting to turn. Let's see how Nelson respond.
Good defense from the Hawks. And then a bad turnover. Stays with Nelson. Treacher. Go Treacher.
I'm sure he'd like that one back. That was a great defensive stand. About to bust out into another fast break with your pace setter Murphy with the ball, but just a horrible outlet pass.
Davidson.
Find your shooter, Davidson.
Dempster. Davidson, another offensive rebound for the Giants. Ingham finally gets a clean look, and again, Jacob Murphy on the floor, trying to box out. And that doubles the lead to 6. Treacher bullocking his way in. Oh, that's pretty from Kahu Treacher. Just tucked it under the arm, cleared out Dempster. A hard thing to do.
Looked like he was playing rugby for a moment there.
Let's not talk about rugby tonight, Cam. It hasn't been a great afternoon night.
Sorry, mate. Sorry.
Yeah. My Hurricanes lost the semi-final at home to the Chiefs. Now, this week coming, I'm all Chiefs mana. I'm on board. 23-19.
I wish I could make you feel worse about it, but I don't really know the sport.
No, you're an AFL guy. I appreciate it. Is AFL big in Australia, Cam?
Is it big in Australia?
Does it go hard?
No, it's good to watch. I'll take you to a game when we're over there.
That'd be great. Treacher, tough drive. And the Giants still just with this lead. It's 4. And they have just kept the Hawke's Bay Hawks at arm's length here. And we've got 4 minutes coming up. And I think the Hawke's Bay Hawks just looked a little bit more aggressive at both ends. They've done well in the middle 2 quarters here.
Yeah, I think the momentum's definitely with them. It's just hard, like we talked about, making up that deficit in such a short amount of time. But they're playing hard, they're up and in, they're playing full court defense, they're creating energy for themselves. So if they can create some good shots and maybe even get out and fast break up some rebounds or get some steals like our boy Murphy did, they could get this game more in their hands with this small amount of time they have left.
Yeah, Tommy Ferguson there. Another tough knee injury for him. It's been a tough old season for injuries throughout the league. And you can get that Sky Broadband Fibre starter deal, $30 for the first 3 months per month. So Davidson And the Giants, 6 points, 5 assists, 3 rebounds for Nick Davidson.
Yeah, it's pretty active. He's showing his class today.
It's been a good matchup between him and Murphy.
Sure has two young fellas with great fitness. They can just go all day and play super hard and play downhill with pace.
Davidson finding Ingham, who puts it on the floor. And he drives and finishes. Tom Ingham. He's moving up to 9 points now.
Great take by Ingham. He obviously knows they're going to close him out quite hard on that three-point line. And
we've got a reach in from Ingham there. So we'll stay with the Hawks. Ryder Moore fouled and Murphy will restart us.
These Hawks need to get going. Time's not on their side.
Down to 4 on the shot clock. Moore trying to find Murphy on the baseline. Needs to shoot it over the backboard. It was that deep. One of the quirks, many quirks of venues around New Zealand, Cam, I'm sure you're down with it, but the shot clock in this venue is actually on the wall behind the stanchion.
Yeah, actually, yeah, I do remember that. Oh, what a block.
Great block.
There you go, Murphy.
Chamberlain. Those long arms of his.
Happens so much in basketball, Miles, where a huge block happens and the crowd goes wild, then it goes straight to the shooter's hands in the other team.
Yeah.
And they cash a three, and just almost happened again. It's such a...
It's a real bang-bang play,
It's a
isn't
real
it?
bang-bang play. You think you're out of the woods, and then bang, three-pointer.
It's almost a 5-point swing.
Yeah, it really is. It's and it always seems to happen because you're blocking it obviously out to the three-point line, straight into the hands of a gun shooter.
Ingham feeling it. Nelson keeping them at bay with a 6-point advantage, but a turnover.
4-on-1 break, 5-on-1 break.
Going upstairs, Chamberlain might have had it blocked. Tough on the offensive glass of the Giants tonight. Kerr with the putback. Cox hounded by Davidson. That three is good. Treacher, he's got up to 8 now. Go along with his 5 rebounds.
He's come to play, and that's what they need. They need to get some shots up quick. I don't know if they know the pace they got to play. It has to pick up a little bit here.
Push shot runner from Davidson's long.
Get another one up. Oh, nice passing him.
No whistle going the other way is Carter. And a block again from Chamberlain, hustling back. Hawks base scrambling, pressuring the Giants. Carter is called for the foul. Kobe Carter. That'll be his 3rd.
Carter had a chance to shoot a 3 on a fast break. Probably not an opportunity he'll get a lot of. He definitely should have taken that.
Yeah, that would have been an interesting play score-wise if Carter had finished that, because Chamberlain's defense hustling back saved it from being a 1-score game. Now the Giants have it back and they foul again. And that will be foul shots from the Chemist Warehouse line now. Just trying to stop the clock. Davidson at the line. He is 1 for 2 tonight. Both teams have a player timeout available too. He makes
the Hawks. Yep.
It's a 2-score game. So Treacher and the Hawks will talk about it. You go for a 3. Do you cam straight away? Or just have a look. Nelson's defense probably knows what's coming too.
Yeah, I think you have to go for a 3. Taking a 2 and then another foul doesn't really... I think the clock's the biggest enemy right now, so you got to get the shot up quick. It has to be a 3 and then do your best to trap in the backcourt and maybe create some sort of havoc and get another turnover. But I think if Nelson's secure this rebound, I think that's all she wrote for this one.
It is 3 team fouls and shots in Rapid League, so just our score ticker hasn't caught up there with the Hawks foul count. That's a good play.
Offense.
Treacher, unlucky. Nelson get it through Chamberlain. And that is probably all she wrote for this game. If Chamberlain makes at least one of these.
Nice little offense by the Hawkies, though, skipping it all the way to the opposite corner and catching the shooter on the wing. Got a clean look as well. And obviously the Giants are trying their best not to foul a 3-point shooter, but just unfortunately doesn't go down for them.
A little bit of a plot twist here as Chamberlain. This is the first. Hawks can push it. Grab a rebound. Makes life tough now. Might just have run out of time as Nelson not giving an inch. Extending that pressure just to slow down and shorten that clock even further. Carter to the cup. Rolls out. And that'll be all for the game. And the Nelson Giants got out to a fast start and the Hawks just could not swoop in and track them down. And it will be the Giants who come away with a hard-fought 29-22 Sky Broadband Rapid League game. And it's probably the first time in a while Nelson Giants have been held to under 30 in a Sky Broadband Rapid League game. Ernest Kerr, Tom Ingham, along with Davidson doing the damage scoring-wise. Carter and Treacher 8 apiece. Treacher had 6 boards, so did Kerr. Murphy was on the floor multiple times. 5 rebounds for him, 5 assists for Davidson. That's really good in a Rapid League game. Keeley got 2 blocks. Chamberlain's been robbed. He had 2 blocks. I swear he had 2. And a couple of steals for both sides. And that's all she wrote for this game. It's the Giants with a 29-22 win in Sky Broadband Rapid League game. Stay with us. We've got highlights coming up of last season. And at 7:30, we'll be back on air for the main game, the NZNBL game between the 6th place Hawke's Bay Hawks and the 7th place Nelson Giants. See you soon. guy, sorry. Yo. Yeah, number 11 says it's Pettigrew on the our stats here, but it's not Pettigrew.
Basketball is a movie, and every game is a blockbuster. E for excitement, entertainment, energy, and epic. Cells NBL 2024 is rated E.
Kia ora and welcome along to Rodney Green's Arena. Round 12 action between the Hawke's Bay Hawks and the Nelson Giants. And it is a pivotal clash with not many rounds remaining in the Cells NBL season. It is must-win territory for most teams in the league right now. Andrew Mulligan, Cam Glidden from the Tuatara on hand for this one. Cam, welcome along again.
Thanks for having me, Miles. Thanks for putting in a good word and getting me here, mate. It's all you.
You're welcome. Man, I did not have to work hard on that. I'll be honest with you. I was all for it. Who will win the game, Hawks or Giants? Use that QR code, mixandpick.com, and you can choose either the Giants or the Hawks. Justin and Casey have made their picks already, and you can get yourself a Sal's Pizza if you are the correct entry drawn after the game. That's what's on the line for the mixandpick.com poll, and also we'll have an MVP voting for you later on as well. This is how the table looks. Don't worry about what's happening at the top just yet, because we'll get to that with Cam later on during the game. But tonight's game, the 6 and 7 spot, it's heating up.
Yeah, it is heating up, and it's so tight around that area. You know, Otago's still with a shot, same with the 5. So this game's super important, and even the game before, the Rapid League game with the points adding on to the later game is important too. So yeah, looking for a good one tonight from these two squads.
The Nelson Giants with a win can take the 6th spot. Obviously the Hawke's Bay Hawks can keep it with a win tonight as well. Here's what's happened so far, round 12. A huge win last night and a huge win this afternoon for the Airs and the Rams respectively. You can see the Nelson Giants, they played on Thursday night. That was a great game against the Canterbury Rams, and the Taranaki Airs tipped us off on Wednesday night. They had a win over the Nuggets. And the Hawks and the Giants, we'll see what the Giants are like on their back-to-back. Last round for the Hawks, they're a bit lackluster against the Nuggets, and they were handed a big old L in their second leg of a Southern double-header after playing the Sharks earlier. This is how it looks for the Giants. Bit of a number change for Dan Greeder there. He's gone into jersey 11, not 94. So a good settled starting 5 for Mike Fitchett and the Nelson Giants. And Mike Fitchett spoke with us earlier this evening.
I'm here with Nelson Giants coach Mike Fitchett. Mike, tough fought loss against Canterbury Rams this week, but defence was on. You would have been happy with that.
Yeah, we played well. Rams are the best team in the league right now. Obviously we needed the win. To get that close and not pull it off at home was disappointing, but some encouraging signs out of that game that we can hopefully bring forward to this game.
And you're right in the race for that 6th spot. Coming to the Hawks nest, what are the keys for tonight?
Yeah, slowing down there, obviously Isaiah Moore, really tough guard, so Alex McNaught will get that job, another job for Alex. Jordan Natai on the wing as well. He really hurt us in Nelson a few weeks ago when they beat us at home. So talented squad, talented starting five. We've got to do a job on them.
All the best for tonight. Thank you.
Yeah, Mike Fitchett, he's always dialed in as Fitch. And for Sam Gruggan and the Taylor Hawks, Isaiah Moore, Jordan Natai and Keanu Rasmussen. That's a tough scoring lineup. And Roberts and Sutherland as well. Sutherland can fill it up if he gets hot. Roberts really good in the key. Jacob Murphy off the bench gives them energy as well. Kobe Carter, see how much depth can come off the bench for the Hawks as well. They've got a young core like the Nelson Giants, and they had a great Rapid League game actually. But for Sam Gruggan and the Hawks, they know that that race for the 6th spot is heating up, and even if they win this game, they might have their eye on the 5th spot. But tonight for Sam Gruggan, it's all about what's in front of them with the Nelson Giants.
Taylor Hawks coach Sam Gruggan. Sam, must be nice to be back at home.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, every time we play in front of our home crowd, they give us a lift, as does every team, I feel like, when they play in front of their home crowd. So it's a great atmosphere here and can't wait to get back in front of them.
And a good win against the Sharks and tough loss against the Nuggets. What are the keys for tonight coming into this one?
Yeah, I mean, it was our 4th game in 10 days. Not making any excuse by any means, but there was some heavy legs. So this week's been pretty big on recovery, having a few days off, just getting the kind of feel back into it, the legs back into it. So it's been a good prep coming into this game, but this is a huge game for both teams. They're really we know the importance of this win, so do they. So you'll see 2 scrappy teams out there trying to get the win, being very competitive.
All the best for tonight. Cheers.
No, he's not making excuses, but I will. That's a tough schedule when you're flying as much as you are to go down to Southland and Otago, and recovery is probably the best thing they could have done this week leading into the game. Here's how it looks in the head-to-head thanks to the Chemist Warehouse. Yeah, that PG battle between Langley and Moore will be superb, won't it?
Yeah, it will be. You look at this clash chart. I mean, everyone's kind of even. Moore getting in that keyway and causing havoc with his middies that everyone knows about. He's a great float game, and Langley had a great game against the Canterbury Rams just past weekend, so that would be a great battle. Then you got Dan Greeder and Rasmussen going at it. Greeder very aggressive this year in this league and putting up some great points. And then the leadership of Natai has been at the Hawks for, geez, it seems like 10 years, and Dempster at the Giants as well will be leading their team, and like we saw the coaches talk about, this is such an important game in terms of standings, and the Hawks needing to get back on their winning ways in their home building. And it seems like at home the Hawks are a different beast, so Nelson Giants got a big game cut out for him right here, and we'll see how this first 5 minutes goes.
Yeah, Jordan Natai is a vet who can get it done. Prince of Porirua, he is an experienced player. He's won championships before, and the Nelson Giants will be wary of the offense and the leadership he brings. Also, when you've got Isaiah Moore, who is the league's leading scorer at 25 a game, also the league's 3rd best assist man at just under 7 assists a game as well, 6.9, and plus Josh Roberts on the glass is the league leading rebounder. You've got some great options, does Sam Gruggan. It's just how you can manage those minutes, and also the fouls. It'll be a tough battle inside and outside, and those are your referees for this one. And for the Giants, Kobe Langley, he had an excellent game against the Rams. He had 32 points, was 6 of 9 from deep, and they almost stole one from the Rams on Thursday night. Don't know if you caught that game, Cam, but the Rams coming off that tough game against you on the Tuatara, and the Giants always get up for it, celebrating their first championship in '94 as well. They almost got one over the reigning champs.
Yeah, they did. It was great to watch that game, and some tough shot making, especially by Langley in that 4th quarter, really kept them alive. But Canterbury too good again, and too good against us as well the game before. They're playing some really good basketball, but I'm looking forward to this one. Nelson nearly, like we said, got it over the Rams, and the Hawks have had some time to freshen their legs up, because that 4 games in 10 days, that's a brutal swing, especially when you've got guys playing some heavy minutes.
Yeah, talk to me about that, Cam. 4 games in 10 days. probably not. You probably are used to that schedule, but not in a way that you remember it fondly.
Yeah, it's not fun. I mean, I love basketball. It's my job and it's my passion. But you definitely love playing basketball with fresh legs and no sore body parts. So yeah, I can't imagine the feeling in their legs on that game 4. But like Coach Sam Gruggan said, he's here we go. There you go.
Yeah, blow it up. Look at the fit on this young fella as well.
Yeah, he looks ready to go. But yeah, Sam Gruggan said a week of freshening up, recovery. Looking forward to them having some legs back.
Isaiah Moore, what a battle it will be with Kobe Langley. I look forward to that. We'll see who matches up with Jordan Ngatai. Will it be Grida? Will it be Futu? Will it be a mixture? Matchups all over the floor. Big game on hand for these two teams. Now, it's coming into this game, Cam, this felt like, for me anyway, it felt like the clash between the Tuatara and the Rams on Sunday. The battle for the first spot. No win streaks on the line really between these two teams, but playoff implications obviously on hand.
Yeah, the importance of it is just as high. We want to get that top spot for home court advantage when those playoffs come, and these guys fighting for their lives to be in the playoffs. So I'm expecting a very physical game and some good basketball, and hopefully the stars come out to play.
Akwuba with a nice post presence to get us underway for the Nelson Giants. A relatively quiet game against the Rams, just 4 points, 4 rebounds for him. So that's good to get an early touch and bucket. As Rasmussen off the glass, he's averaging around 20 points a game as Keanu Rasmussen. DP for development player for the Adelaide 36ers, and they've got a foul early. And his Futu was going through. That's a quick one. And Josh Roberts.
Yeah, I'd look to Dan Futu to be very active. He's a very quick, very strong foreman, and I think he thinks he can take advantage in this game just from the outset. He's pushing the ball in transition, feeling very confident.
Ngatai bullocking his way through the defense of Grida. He's fouled and he'll head to the Chemist Warehouse line. This game could be decided on fouls as Grida got him on the arm.
Ngatai is a tough fella to guard, shoots it with the left, but really prefers penetrating right, so it's very hard to close him out and stay in good position.
Ngatai averaging just under 17 points a game, shooting 75% from the line this season. Stalwart of the Tall Blacks as well, Jordan Ngatai. More on Langley.
This is going to be a great battle, just the dynamic play of both these guards and how important they are for their team. Like, they both have to score the ball to have a shot in the game, so look for that to be a key matchup.
Gruber again, they're going to him early, the big man, to get him going, and he misses on that opportunity. Sutherland, the American, misses from the corner. Langley with options, finds McNaught. Here's Grida going back at Ngatai, left it short. Ngatai up ahead, Moore floating it off the glass, and a whistle as he hits the floor.
Dan Grida 0 for 1 in the 94. Not sure why he's changed jerseys, but great man, old Grida. He's from a neighbourhood in WA near mine. His neighbourhood's a bit softer though. I grew up a bit rougher than him, and I tell him every time I see him.
He's got a great look though.
Great look. He wouldn't have survived in my neighbourhood, but it's worked for him.
How did you get out of that neighbourhood, Cam? How did you come out unscathed? It was this way.
I came out.
You're the hardened defender you are.
I barely made it out, mate.
Mate, you're averaging 2.5 steals a game. Your defense has been great. You're throwing dunks down as Futu has his shot blocked.
I appreciate that, man. Let's keep going.
You're starting hitting from deep as well. When you get warmed up, you're on fire.
It takes me a few quarters.
And Grida.
I think that, yeah, number 2 on Grida.
Yeah, that's a tough start to the game for Dan Grida. Now he'll head to the bench. So will Sam Dempster walk into the frame?
Greta does have the 11 on. I made a mistake there. My fault, Greta.
Yeah, had the jersey change. We had him at 94. It's Ingham off the bench for Mike Fitchett. But Greta in number 11 for this game. Giants in a little bit of a zone look, and it's McNaught with the steal. Here's Langley. Crossover. Finds Fotu. Both teams just feeling each other out here. Fotu trying to drive on Sutherland. Left it short. There's Akwuba cleaning it up. And Theo Akwuba with 4 points now and 2 rebounds.
He seems to be everywhere at the moment, and I think he's got unlucky a bit. I think he's got fouled on a couple of plays, but stays with it. But he is head and shoulders above anyone on the Hawks team. I think that's the reason the Giants are making him such a focal point.
Langley with a tough floater.
It's a fast-paced game. It's good to see both teams getting up and down.
Moore, shifty, beautiful. Nice little drop step. Giants leaders 1. Here's McNaught. Fotu again going at Sutherland, stepping through. Dan Fotu, he is having a season, averaging over 18 points a game here, and he's liking it. As we see the Isaiah Moore replay there on the GJ Gardner-Holmes replay, and that's pretty. But Dan Fotu, the poise underneath.
Yeah, Fotu's got that combination of quickness and strength that not a lot of people have, and when he's got you on his hip, it's hard to recover. And then when he gets you in that keyway, it's hard to body up against him because he is so strong. So great take by him.
Comes from a great basketball family. Goes down Fotu. 2 brothers and a sister, Ella Fotu. She can fill it up.
Sure can. That's just a great family.
Jordan Ngatai, too strong. Akwuba, good work on the glass. Giants have this 4-point lead. Here's Langley. Fouled the bump. That's smart play from the import, Kobe Langley.
Yeah, nice play. Doesn't really get Rasmussen in the air, but definitely off balance and draws the contact. Looks like Alex McNaught has drawn the short straw of what maybe he enjoys guarding the best player, but he's got Isaiah Moore, and it looks like his strategy is going to be to try to tire him out. He's bodying him all the way up the court, trying to make his life a bit more difficult because Isaiah Moore is creating havoc throughout this league.
Kobe Langley from North Carolina, Greensboro, College. He was their Defensive Player of the Year as well, 23-year-old. Makes the second. Giants with a 6-point lead.
Sit back in that zone again, like you said, Miles, little 2-3.
Kobe Carter out there for the Hawks. Ngatai, the up fake. Unlucky. Akwuba fouled out against the Rams, so he'll be mindful of how he uses his defense. As Fotu feels himself from 3 and didn't connect.
Dan caught fire a little bit in that Rams game as well. Hopefully he can transfer it over and continue to light it up.
Yeah, Isaiah Moore misses that. Yeah, Fotu had 21. 5 rebounds. No assists, mind you.
Oh, it's all right.
This is what he can do,
Save
though.
those for Naughty.
Ngatai saves it.
Langley gambling quite a bit in the backcourt there. Hopefully doesn't bite him in the butt, but good take there by Rasmussen to draw the foul.
Yeah, Fotu caught. Rushing out. Uses the hip, called for the foul. Dan's got a younger brother too, Dan Fotu. And
J-Bug.
yeah, he's going to be a good player, apparently.
Yeah, he can go. He's going to be a good DJ too. We've spent a few nights at the Fotu's house, and like I said, great family, very welcoming, and put on feeds for the boys, and yeah, just a very welcoming, kind family all around.
It's great to see Isaac Fotu in the crowd in that game on Thursday night against the Rams, and Nelson sitting there with Finn Delaney. Good luck to Finn Delaney as well, heading back to Europe. Oh, wow.
Shot.
Langley. Rasmussen misses that. Nelson doing an excellent job defensively here, holding the Hawks to just 5 points. Langley finding McNaught. Back into Akwuba. They like this matchup. They like Akwuba on the block. 3 to shoot. Oh, that's nice. Akwuba, patience.
He's just too big, too strong. It's up to the Hawks now to make an adjustment. It's a bit too easy for him at the moment.
That has been all Nelson. They are doing a job here. Just a more 3 and a Ngatai 2 from the line. Getting the job done. Kobe Langley and the Giants out to a 15-5 lead here. You can get your large buffalo chicken pizza for $40 from Sal's. Use that QR code. Once you're inside, use Sal's Basketball as the code, and it's valid until Tuesday, the 18th of June. This is a good start from the Giants.
Great start, especially considering Greeter's sitting down with 2 fouls, and they've had to make early subs, probably getting into their rotation quicker than they wanted to, but off to a hot start.
Well, Ngatai, Roberts and Sutherland are combined. Excuse me, Ngatai, Rasmussen and Sutherland are combined 0 for 7 to start this game. Roberts hasn't had a shot attempt nor a rebound as well, and it's an 11 to 6 rebound advantage to the Giants. Hawks are just 1 for 10 to start this game.
Yeah, not too hot, but when you've got Ngatai, Sutherland out there, it can change pretty quickly, and I think for Roberts as well, he's a product of good ball movement, catching lobs, catching pocket passes, and they're just not finding him at the moment, so they get some feet in the paint, could change the story. But if Nelson keep junking it up also with this zone, seems to be working for him. It's making it harder for Hawks to get any sort of movement through the keyway.
Alex McNaught picking up the personal foul there, and that's the 5th team foul of the quarter. More misses. The first one from the Chemist Warehouse line, averaging 71% from the line this season. Gets the second.
Oh, he's fast.
McNaught, Ingham, Akwuba battling for position. Ingham's 3 is too long. Again, Langley gambles on that cross-court pass. I feel like he's going to get that.
He's going to get one.
He's going to get one soon enough, isn't he?
He's had enough feelers. Like,
he's just working the angles, isn't he?
He will get one.
Are we picking in this first quarter or in the second quarter?
Oh, I'll say, yeah, in the first half he'll get one.
Okay.
I think he's sitting in the top 5 steals. Miles probably just behind me.
Kobe Langley, well, no, he's ahead of you. He's 3.2 a game. Yeah, you're 2.4.
Oh, I got to start gambling a bit more, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he leads the league in steals. Isaiah Liafa, your former Breakers teammate, at 2.7. Cam Glidden, 2.4. Dante Russo Nance at 2, and Haim Harris 1.9. There's your top 5.
All right. My sole job tomorrow, 4 steals.
4 steals? I'll remind you of that tomorrow when Casey Frank and I are on the call.
Sorry, Coach Aaron Young.
Yeah.
I'm gambling tomorrow.
Sammy Dempster's in the game, and he knocks down a 3. Just doing Sam Dempster things off the bench for the Giants.
There he goes, that man, and he's not as old as he looks. Sorry, Sammy D.
There's Ngatai into the chest of Akuva, who was wary of fouling Jordan Ngatai, and so the lead is cut to 8. And that's a much-needed field goal for Jordan Ngatai and the Hawks. Here's McNaught kicking it out. Ingham, shot clock winding down. You could hear the Giants bench counting it down. Shot clocks are on the wall, in case you're wondering where they are physically in the building. Ngatai, there he is. He knocks down the straight-on 3. Walking into it, and the lead is now 5. Fitchett calls timeout for the Giants.
There you go, Ngatai, but it starts down the other end. Finally, the Hawks put together a strong defensive front. They don't let the ball go in to the post, and they force the elbow jumper with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. I think that's where it starts for the Hawks, picking up their defensive intensity, and that will create better offensive flow for them.
Good start for the Giants, but a better response out of that first timeout by the Hawks here, cutting the lead to 5. Jordan Ngatai moves to 9 now, and he leads all scorers with those 9 points. People going with the Giants in this one. You can vote on the mixandpick.com website, or go through that QR code. It's a beautiful app. It's a lot of fun. Ask you all sorts of questions. You can also vote on your game MVP as well later on in the game.
Can't wait to go to Hawke's Bay. Is that where you get the free apples, Knowles?
Yep, they love an apple, especially the Taylor Hawks. Taylor, the main sponsor in the apple business. Langley, there's apples everywhere in Hawke's Bay, Cam.
I just used to take them off the tables. I think they were left for the sponsors.
Is that right?
So I better be quiet about that. But they are good.
Be that rough neighbourhood you grew up in.
Yeah, I can't help it.
Yeah, it's in your blood. It's in your DNA. Tipped around. Giants get a stop. Langley walking it up. Dempster. Good denial by Rasmussen on Nick Davidson, the impressive young man off the bench for the Giants in that corner spot. Langley working it down with 4 to shoot. Davidson driving, left alone. Nick Davidson, that's great poise.
He was lucky I didn't speak, because I was going to say their 5-out offense is just running around the 3-point line, not getting any keyway penetration. Then right at the last minute, Davidson gets feet in the paint and it works for him.
Oh, Isaiah Moore made to work on that one. Under a minute to go in this first quarter. Team number 6 on defense against team number 7 with the ball. Giants in white. Ingham, Futu sees a double. And then it's waved off. Foul on the drive there. And it's just the 4th team foul in this quarter for the Hawks, so it'll be Giants ball on the side. Felt the bump there. The baseline ref at the call right there. Lucas Sutherland called for it. He checks out.
That's that combination of size and, strength and quickness that Dan Fotu possesses. You can't teach that stuff. He's a hard cover.
Murphy out there, number 7 for the Hawks. Dempster for 3, looking for a second one. And we've got a foul. And that will be shots for the Hawke's Bay Hawks. Ingham has called for it on the rebound attempt. And he is not happy about that call.
Yeah, I didn't really see too much go on there. Would love to see a replay, but he doesn't seem happy, and usually I believe the players. Greeter back in.
That's a gamble. Maybe not a gamble per se.
He gets one possession on offense. You think he has Fitch's trust in that, but
yeah.
Let's see, Ingham.
Is he just grabbing him?
It looks like Murphy had him around the waist, and looks like he had Murphy as well. So
yeah, Dan Greeter out there with 23 seconds to go. Davidson with the ball. Gives it to Langley. Fotu. Back to Fotu from Greeter.
good take, Fotu.
Nice quick move. Murphy needs to put it up. And that'll do us for the first quarter. The Giants in control. 22-16 after 10 minutes of basketball. Back soon. No, my Hawke and my welcome back to Rodney Green's Arena. Hawke's Bay Hawks down 6 to the visitors, the Nelson Giants. What do you like about the Giants at both ends of the floor, Cam?
Yeah, I guess it starts on offense, dropping it into the big fella and letting him go to work and forcing the Hawks to make some changes, but they're also getting a lot of productivity from Dan Fotu, who's getting in the keyway, creating great shots for himself. But down on the defensive end there, it starts with McNaught, like you're seeing right now, putting the pressure on 90 feet, trying his best to hopefully by the end of the fourth, Isaiah Moore's a bit more tired than he usually is and Alex McNaught's job's done, but just the pressure from the Giants has been a bit better than the Hawks.
Ngatai goes at Dan Greeter and his 2 fouls, and they come up empty-handed, do the Hawks. Up ahead to Greeter now, going into the chest of Ngatai, who swipes at it, but Greeter, quick move, and it's an 8-point lead.
Yeah, Greeter missed out on almost a quarter of play, so he's not going to be shy, and that's when he plays at his best, is when he's aggressive on the front foot.
Rasmussen, oh, that rolls out. It's been a tough start for Rasmussen. He's scoreless so far. Greeter again. And one. Dan Greeter has re-entered the chat in the second quarter after sitting in the first.
Nice move by Greeter. I don't know how he does it after the amount of injuries he's had, but his burst of speed is super fast and he's still as athletic as ever. And good to see him running around, good to see him playing. And
he has had around 47 knee injuries.
He has.
It's at hundreds of. It's honestly, it feels like it. Dan Greta has worked his way back. He is a workhorse for the Nelson Giants. It was great to see him in the Sales NBL getting it done. A tough few seasons for Dan Greta.
Yeah, definitely, but his perseverance, his resilience to get back, but also he's a great guy, so seeing someone that is a good bloke figure it out and get to play again is great to see.
2 shots coming. Dan Greta has intent at the rim. He is going to go through or around Keanu Rasmussen, and he went through him there.
A bit concerned that he was going to get a charge call, which would have given him his 3rd, but gets the blocking call, which I think was the right call. Rasmussen didn't really have position there, but yeah, Dan Greta going downhill every chance he gets.
I believe that is Rasmussen's 2nd foul as well. So young Aussie scorer. A little bit of foul trouble, and the Hawke's Bay Hawks in a little bit of trouble here. Down 13. Tight. Kicking it out to Sutherland. Sam Dempsey just stood there. Oh, Roberts in and out. It is tough going for the Hawks. They are 4 of 19 from the floor.
There seems to be a lid on the rim down there. No one can get the ball to go in, but credit the Giants defense too.
Maybe a little bit too much recovery after having 4 games in 10 days.
They're too fresh.
Yeah. Just taking a while to get warmed up with the Hawks. The Giants defense was dialed in though. And they're coming off a game on Thursday night against the Rams. They looked sprightly. Leading by 13 in the 2nd quarter. Rasmussen, his defense is all over them at the moment. Contested 3. Isaiah Moore finally connects from deep for the Hawks.
They needed that one desperately, and he's the guy to do it. We talked about him needing to have big numbers for this Hawks team to compete.
Greta on the drive, tipped away. Quick hands by Natai. Stays with the Giants. McNaught steps back. Futu almost got it. Greta almost had it. Moore saves it. Rasmussen, he needs this. In and out, off the back of the iron rather, and Roberts is there to clean up though.
Roberts.
Josh Roberts, that's 6 rebounds for him now. Quick work for him. Futu giving room, stepping through. Roberts with the the block. Moore the other way. Up and in. Here come the Hawks, cutting the lead to 6.
Yeah, seems they've warmed up now. Roberts doing great work in the interior and finally gets rewarded for all his work. And as we talked about defensive stops, and they could push.
Dan Futu, no one boxed him out. And Dan Futu, he gets another bucket. He's up to 7. Greta has 7.
Greta's just going to give ground here.
He has to, and Natai knows it, and he can't get the roll. He is frustrated. I don't blame him. He did all the right things with that post move, working his way down. As we look at the Isaiah Moore 3 and the GJ Gardner-Holmes replay. And then going the other way, lays it up and in.
Isaiah Moore coming alive, but yeah, Natai realizes he's got Greta on him, knows Greta's not going to want to foul. He's got an easy one, but just puts a bit too much English on it.
McNaught regathers. Turnover.
I think Naughty's got to shoot that. He's wide open. Langley's created a good shot for him.
Moore off the glass. Roberts fighting with Akuva on the rebounds. That's a battle. And it's Akuva who comes away with the win on that skirmish underneath. Greeter, corner three. Here comes Isaiah Moore. Sutherland. What's the call? It's a blocking foul. Oh, it's a charge. That's such a hard call to make when you're a referee.
It is a hard call.
It's such a judgment call. Was he still moving? Was he stationary?
I think you can. It's fair to take an offensive foul and not be completely set if the offense throws some ridiculous elbow or goes through your chest with their shoulder, but I don't think Sutherland did enough to force Dan to fall down. So I think Dan got away with one there, and I can understand the Hawks being a bit disgruntled.
Oh, Moore steals it from Langley. Up and in. This is such a great battle between these two excellent point guards. It's Moore who gets the victory on that one.
It's been a while since Nelson's got a good shot. Hawks really picking up their defense.
And then an offensive foul on the screen. Look at this from Moore. Just sticks with it. Gets behind Langley and lays it up.
That's a great play.
Greeter almost had it. Natai manages to get the stop.
Fitch signaling for the next timeout. I think he's not liking what's going on right now. Everything a bit rushed for the Giants.
No, they come away with a steal. Langley up ahead, finds Greeter. Greeter around Carter. It counts. Dan Greeter, what a second quarter he's having. Picked up 2 quick fouls in the first, and he has come out aggressive here in the second quarter. And Kobe Carter just stepped in and then tried to shift out of the way, I think, and got called for the foul.
Yeah, Greeter, he doesn't know any other way other than full speed. He kind of gambled on a foul on Natai, then gambled down the other end on a post-up. Gets away with both and then comes down the other end full pace and gets the and one. It's just the only way he knows how to play, full throttle.
Misses the foul shot from the Chemist Warehouse line. Natai. Rasmussen, who's been quiet. Carter for three. Kobe Carter gets his teammates up off the bench. His Rapid League teammates. And the lead is 5 for the Giants. Timeout call. Mike Fitch had seen enough. Dan Futu caught on an island there. And the Hawke's Bay Hawks, it's like they've woken up.
It was a good hit by the young fella. The crowd absolutely loved it. Must be a fan favourite down there. But I don't know how he was so open, whether he's a shooter or not. No one was marking him. Forced Dan Fotu to close out from underneath the hoop, and he was just way too late.
Yeah, Kobe Carter, a product of Napier Boys High School. And we've got to get you on hoop heads actually, Cam. Wednesday nights. We've got a game Wednesday.
I could skip it.
After that TV money. It's so lucrative here.
No, I'd love to do that though. Another Wednesday for sure, I'm in.
You've got a family, man. You can't just chase that TV dollar here. Maybe another week.
Never know, mate. Could be a springboard into movies.
Oh yeah, easily. Any day I'm expecting that call. It's been a while. Here's McNaught with the ball. 5-point lead into the key.
Nice.
The Hawks just fell asleep on that one.
He just Aloha-Moor'd his way in there.
And then it's Greeter picking up his third on the Rasmussen fast break. He streaked ahead. Nice look to him. Rasmussen will go to the line and Greta has to sit probably for the rest of the half here.
Not worth it. Not worth it, Greta. You've already got 2. He's doing a layup. You're behind him. I think you just let that one be. But like I said before, Greta's all effort, all heart. He'll sacrifice himself to try to make the play for the team.
Now, Rasmussen finally gets a point. He's 0 for 5 from the field. Maybe this look from the Chemist Warehouse charity strike will get him going. He's got 4 rebounds and assists as well. He's still scoreless from the field as McNaught uses the Quiver screen, and into the corner has Langley. Again, it's McNaught with a Quiver, and the runner from McNaught. Can he get the roll? But a Quiver is there on the offensive glass to clean that up.
A good take by Naughty. Has to take that runner because no one commits to him, but a Quiver with great inside position.
Rasmussen has the ball, stumbles a little bit. Ngatai, Jordan Ngatai for 3. Fotu has it.
Looking for Langley to get a bit more involved. He's been a bit quiet.
Ingham's 3 is good.
Great shot by Ingham.
And just like that, the lead is 10. And Sam Gruggan and the Hawks want to talk about it. 40 to 30. This game is just trading runs at the moment.
Yeah, it is. I wouldn't mind seeing the Giants dropping back into that token 2-3 schoolyard zone to try to just halt the pace that these Hawkies have going. It seemed to rattle them and change the tempo of the game. So see what the Giants come out with after this time out.
Kobe Langley, as you said, 6 points for him. 2 of 3, so just 3 shot attempts. Dan Fotu, 7 points for him, 7 rebounds as well. Greta's 9 points, but crucially 3 fouls. Quiver's done nice work, 8 points, 5 boards. And for the Hawks, it's been Isaiah Moore. He's 5 of 7 from the floor for 13 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Jordan Ngatai, 9 points, but 2 of 8 shooting. Compounded by the fact that Sutherland and Rasmussen are combined 0 for 9. And that's not great. Those 2 players combined average over 36 points a game.
Yeah, that's where they're hurting, and I think it won't continue that way. They're getting some good looks.
Oh, Josh Roberts with a catch and then try to put it down on a Quiver on the other side. And they come up empty-handed out of the timeout. North. And that's just a broken down play there. Just fired it to Ingham a little bit too much to the left of Ingham. Just 2 empty possessions out of the timeout.
Yeah, I'm not sure either team is happy with how both their offenses went just then. Oh, Langley, that's not a steal. That's not a steal.
I was going to say.
We're competing. That went out of bounds, statistician.
That definitely is not a steal. He hasn't had a steal recorded in this game yet, Cam.
Mate, I'm on it. I am on it.
Rasmussen. Oh, perfect pocket pass. Roberts.
Good finish, Roberts.
He's got 4 points. He's 2 for 7. He's got 8 rebounds as Josh Roberts, though.
Here we go, Langley. Need you
Langley.
involved. There it is.
That's the 3 he was looking for. Langley now with 9. His first 3 of the game. He's 1 for 1 now. And he had 6 against the Rams in his 32 points. A Quiver with a block.
Quiver just...
There's a Fotu steal.
Here we go, McNaught on the rim.
Rasmussen.
What a play!
Alex McNaught puts it up and in after the bump.
Calling for a sub, he's spent. He needs one. But what a play by McNaught, takes the bump.
I don't know, has Mike Fitcher called a sub? He has. I think I see Nick Davidson off the bench.
Takes the bump. Big sky hook. And he's gasping for air.
Rasmussen frustrated. That's his third foul.
Need this make Naughty to sub out. There you go, mate.
He's never going to miss. Here comes Davidson. Alex McNaught.
He's a tireless worker. He's not going to give in. He's just going to give it everything he's got. And the work he's doing on more full court is going to come into play in the end of the game.
14 is the lead. Nartai looking for some movement. Carter's there on the wing, goes himself. Roberts couldn't time the jump. Giants ball, under a minute to go in the half. Up ahead, Fotu goes for three. Almost banked it in. Kobe Carter with the clean-up job, and it's now Isaiah Moore. Nartai.
Nartai likes this matchup. Back into the post.
Murphy's three is in and out. They can hold for the last shot, most likely, the Giants.
Smart play, get it to Langley.
Slight differential of about a second and a half, though. Langley. Murphy on him. 4 to shoot. Langley for three. And that's us. That's the first half at Rodney Green's Arena. And it's the Nelson Giants who are doing a job right now on the Hawks. And they lead by 14. We'll come back after the break and we'll have some stats for you thanks to the Chemist Warehouse. Welcome back to Rodney Green's arena. It's the Giants in control here in a battle for the 6th spot. Round 12 action between the Giants and the Hawks. Andrew Mulligan, Cam Glidden on the call here, and Cam, just a couple of quarters of basketball that these two teams really did trade mini runs against each other, but it's the Giants who have the lead at the moment, and these are the Rapid League stats they're putting up at the moment, so just be mindful, those are incorrect. Isaiah Moore is your leading scorer for the game with 13 points, and Dan Greeter, a spurt in the second quarter with his 2 fouls, and then he picked up a cheap one on his third, and Dan Greeter, he had to sit for the rest of that quarter, but the Giants are doing pretty good without him.
Yeah, they are. It's been a very exciting game, very up and down, great viewing, but yeah, I think the way Greeter went out in that first quarter, you maybe thought the Hawks could get on top of him, but the Giants held strong, and he is leading at the half with 9 for the Giants, with Roberts with 8 rebounds for the Hawks. He's been all over the glass, and Fotu doing the same for the Giants with 7.
Yeah, it's a game where both teams are shooting under 50%, that is for sure. It's not great reading for the Hawks, though. They're under 30%. They're 10 of 36 for 27% from the floor. It has been tough going, and plenty of blocks to go around on the Hawks. Just the one for Theo Akuba.
Yeah, I guess the longer this season goes and the more desperate teams become at the back end of the season, the more physical the games get, the more fouls, the more ticky-tack goes on, and I think you are seeing more lower scoring games. I mean, we just lost to the Rams with a score of 86-83, if I'm not mistaken. It's quite low scoring for this league, and I think it's going to become that as the league carries on into these playoffs.
Yeah, well, it is a high-scoring league. The Hawks themselves, the stats are courtesy and thanks to the Chemist Warehouse, the official stats partner of Sales NBL. Just quickly, the Hawks average 92 a game. Unfortunately, their defense is not great. They let opponents score on average 97.2 points a game. So it's not great reading at halftime for the Hawks. The Giants in control. They lead by 14, 46-32. We'll be back after the break. The third quarter from Rodney Green's arena in Napier. No mai hoke mai, welcome back. Half time, about to wrap up here at Rodney Green's Arena. The Giants and the Hawks. It is a battle for the 6th spot. And it's been a little bit one-way traffic, to be honest. Jordan Ngatai and the Hawks, and just a lackluster first half. They really couldn't stop Dan Greta there for a while. And the point spread has been impressive from the Giants. No one's in double figures, but you've got 4 players who've scored 7, 8 or 9 points. Langley and Greta have 9. Akuba's got 8 and Futu's got 7. Futu's also got 7 rebounds. Akuba's got 5. So you've been in a halftime situation where you've been up, no doubt, by 14. Maybe you've been down by 14. Not so much this season, to be honest, Cam Glidden. But what do you do when you're a coach? Well, when you listen to a coach tell you what to do in a situation, say you're down like the Hawks are here.
Yeah, I guess Coach Sam Gruggan will be pointing out what they're lacking, and I guess to start the game it was just energy. Hawks came out a bit lackluster and got punched in the mouth by the Giants, and even when they got going and the energy picked up, they still have missed a lot of bunnies and shots they should make. So just remaining focused and trying to, you know, take care of the little things is probably my message to them going forward.
You got a big game tomorrow, the Tuatara. You're hosting the Phi, the Tauranga Phi, coming up to Event Finder Stadium. Looking forward to calling that game, and no doubt you're all over the scout for that game there, Cam.
Yeah, I've read it. I've read it. I know it top to bottom. Now we're ready to go. We need to bounce back from our recent loss, and the boys are fired up.
Yeah, what's it like having a bounce back game after you played, you know, a team like yourself on a tear, on a win streak? You come away with a loss. It was a hard-fought game. It was a great game of basketball for a fan of the game. But disappointment? Were you angry? Were you blasé about it? Just a speed bump on the road to the playoffs for you?
Yeah, I think that's exactly it. A bit of a speed bump, but probably a reality check we needed. I think we're on a nice little run there of winning streak, but I think we're maybe getting away with some things, and we're winning games but not keeping to our habits. So getting back on the training court and making sure we're sticking to our guns and playing the right way, and sometimes a loss is all you need to regather what you want and kind of re-energize the group, and definitely done that this week at training. Has been really good, and we're looking forward to putting our best foot forth and trying to beat the Phi tomorrow, which will be a great game. We're looking forward to it. They're playing some pretty good hoops at the moment as well.
Yeah, well, they're also chasing the 6th spot, so they'll love the fact to come up to Auckland and take on one of the league leaders and see if they can steal a win on their home floor. As McNaught starts the half with a 3. Alex McNaught, a 3-point sniper.
He can make those, man. Like, his catch and shoot 3 is really good, and I think he just gets in that facilitating mind a bit too much, but when his feet are set, that thing's down.
Quiver couldn't save it. Oh, McNaught, he had a 3 in the loss, the 2-point loss to the Rams on Thursday night. Good defense by the Giants, harassing Dan Greta with his 3 fouls all over Ngatai. Just slacked off a little bit, and Ngatai misses, but it falls to Roberts, and Roberts is fouled by Akuba.
Pretty good defense by Akuba, but when Roberts stepped through there, usually you'd assume they'd put it up with the left, but he puts it up with the inside right hand, and I think Akuba just got surprised by that and got him on the arm a little bit. But Dan Greta doing well to stay out of that 4th foul.
Roberts misses the first. He's a 62% foul shooter from the Chemist Warehouse line this season. Makes the second. He's Dan Futu. Looks really comfortable out there this season, does Dan Futu. got limited minutes when he was at the Breakers this season. And Kluber doing excellent work on the glass. Soft finish with the left.
Yeah, Coach Sam Gruggan's losing his mind over there. If they could just take care of these 1%ers, they'd be in a bit better position, but the domination on the O glass and the missed bunnies are really doing a number on them.
Moore with a hesitation, and then Futu picks up the foul. Dan Futu, that is personal foul number 2. It's just Greta with 3, and Kluber with 3 for the Giants. Sutherland has 3, Rasmussen has 3. Those 2 players. It has been a tough night so far, and here is Rasmussen, turns it over. He's 0 for 5. And that is just compounding a tough night at the office for Keanu Rasmussen, who's been a revelation for the Hawks this season. And the Adelaide 36ers have a Kluber off the glass and in. This battle between the bigs here is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is, but Kluber's just too tall. Whatever Roberts does, whether he's in good defensive position or not, Kluber can just get the shot off above him. So I think it's more about territory now. Roberts has to push him real far off the block.
Roberts gets the bucket on that one. Leads to 18. But Norton, they left him alone, and he makes them pay. 2 threes, it's a 21-point lead.
He's unlocked that 3-point shot. Aloha Mora. That was for you, Naughty. No more.
Alex McNaught would love that, the Harry Potter reference. Moore with the roll. 15 for the point guard. League's leading scorer. Here comes McNaught. Langley for 3 with his feet set. Too strong. Nate with the board. Nate going at Greta, who has to retreat.
Yeah, you're right. He had to just get out of the way there. But this up and down pace, the Hawks have to draw a line in the sand. They're letting Giants do whatever they want with this huge deficit. They've got too much ground to make up to just let Langley shoot a spot 3, let Naughty shoot 2 spot 3s.
Mid-range game not working there on that one for Langley. Now Nate will go at Greta again. No, he gives it out to the perimeter. Rasmussen challenged by everybody. I think even Mike Fitchett was out there with a hand up. Futu checking with Fitch's coach. Nice steal from Rasmussen. He's fouled. Nothing easy tonight for Keanu Rasmussen. Langley picks up the foul on that one. Looking for the steal. Cam Glidden happy.
Yeah, he was. But you're not wrong. I think Rasmussen's struggling a bit tonight with his shot. Sometimes it's nice to see the ball fall in, even if it is a layup, and Langley doesn't even give him that. So makes him earn it at the line. But yes, no steal on that play.
First foul for Langley as well. He was gambling in that first quarter for a cross-court steal, that is for sure. Rasmussen misses that as well. He's a 78% foul shooter. Keanu Rasmussen, he's not having a great night. That one's nice. That one drops. That'll feel good.
Yeah, let's see if that can translate to him hitting a few more 3s and getting his boys back in this thing.
4-2. Oh, just powers that one in. He just had Sutherland on his heels.
A bit too easy there.
Moore puts it up. Roberts on the follow. And it stays with the Hawks. Hawks in the 6th spot. The Nelson Giants win this, they'll get into the 6th spot. And with the Bulls playing tomorrow against the Saints, we'll be cheering the Saints on. It just closes that gap between the 6th and 5th spot. Still the Nuggets. They'll be looking at this result as well. Of course, the Fire, who the Tuatara play tomorrow. They're just one game behind as Ngatai on the drive finishes with the reverse.
A good take by Ngatai. He's such a strong right-hand driver. And once again, Greta has to just get out his way pretty much and let him do what he needs to do.
Alex McNaught is fire from deep.
He is on fire.
That's 3 in a row from him. Moore, fouled by Langley.
It's a great take. But McNaught, I mean, you hit 3 in a row as a shooter, you'd probably expect the team to run another play for you to get you an open one, but I don't think McNaught's that kind of guy. He'll just wait for the next one to come organically without getting a play run for him. But if I was him...
Trouble here for Isaiah Moore as we look back at the McNaught 3. Big
He's happy.
smile, he's happy. That was pure. Look at this. Oh, we've got a montage.
A montage of him.
Even Rocky had a montage. The Alex McNaught 3-point montage. I did not expect to call this when I turned up to work at 5:50. Yeah, I was late, sorry, by 20 minutes, but I did not expect McNaught to have a package of his 3-pointers. And Isaiah Moore trying to look at his ankle, I think, here. Unlucky.
Yeah, not sure, but that would be a huge loss. Hopefully he's okay and can keep going, because we've talked about it. They need him to put on a show for them to have a chance. And
that one's a bit strong from Isaiah Moore.
they're already in such a deficit. That's the last thing they need. He's asked for a sub. Oh, he didn't get it.
He didn't get it. Sam Groden's like, I need you to stay out there, sorry.
Play on, mate.
And he is looking a little bit ginger here. He's played every single minute of this game as Isaiah Moore, as Greta spins, gets his own rebound, can't get it to go down. That's Rasmussen the other way. Oh, there's a steal, Cam Glidden.
No.
It's Langley. Leaving it to Sam Dempster, just runs into Jordan Ngatai.
Nah, in all seriousness, great defense by Langley and drops it to Dempster, who'll go to line for two. It was a great steal.
I'll tell you what, Sam Dempster felt that foul from Jordan Ngatai, who just stood there, just shifted his hips into him.
Ngatai, good position initially, but Dempster throws the Euro step and collects him on the shoulder. Now he's out of position and it's an automatic foul.
So Sam Dempster at the line. Good on the first is Sammy D, affectionately known as an icon of the game in Nelson. Sam Dempster, 8 points, 4.7 rebounds, giving him 23 minutes off the bench for Michael Fitchett. Just a great veteran presence.
Yeah, he sure is. And I remember going to Nelson for the first time, and there's a McDonald's across the road. Went to get a coffee, and big Sam Dempster's portrait on the side of the McDonald's. Pretty wicked to see.
McNaught with a steal. And he gets the finish. It's Alex McNaught's world, and we're all just living in it right now. He's got 16 points, and he's 6 of 8 from the field. He's had 11 points, at least in this quarter.
Yeah, playing so well, and great to see him have such a good game. I talked to him this year at the Breakers, and I said to him, I've never seen you in such good shape, being able to run the one for the development team at practice every single day, going up against Leafa, Will McDowell-White, and holding his own. He's in great shape. Oh, PJC, my boy, yep, sorry. And you know how good and quick those guys are, and Alex McNaught holds his own at practice and makes sure we get good reps. And yeah, tough player, tough competitor, and good to see him going so well.
Those are 3 elite point guards of the game when you rattle those names out. That's, I mean, PJC is so fast, and then the height and strength of Will McDowell-White and Isaiah Leafa respectively. Alex McNaught would be put in a world of pain most practices.
You'd
Sticking with them.
You'd think that, and maybe it did happen his first year, but his second year he grew so much through that, you know, that 1 year at the Breakers, and last year he was superb at training. He was so good, and I'm sure he's just going to continue growing. He's got a couple more years at the Breakers, and I think it's going to be great for him.
Murphy's three is off, and he tried to save it, and it went to Foto instead. Langley, I hate to break it to you, Cam, but it's recorded in the stats. He's got 2 steals. I don't know where the second one came from.
Yeah, I don't know who's filling these stats out. Was it just then?
It's
when I was talking gibberish?
No, it's not, because I checked before you started talking gibberish, and I was waiting for you to finish the Alex McNaught LinkedIn piece, and he's got 2 steals to his name.
I'm going to have to rebuff to these statisticians. I've got to rebuff that. I disagree with this.
You're going to go home and go back over the game and look for
with
the
a
Kobe
fine
Langley.
tooth. Yeah.
We acknowledge he has 1.
Okay.
We acknowledge we've seen 1.
While I'm at it, I'll go over every game we've played this year and make sure they got me correct too.
Maybe they counter that deflection as a steal, perhaps. I don't know. But yeah, he's got
some fishies going on.
Here's Sutherland. Oh, he gets an and 1. Now he's starting to make it work. It's starting to get a little bit desperate for the Hawks as this third quarter winds down. Nelson has just been in control here.
Yeah, they sure have. It's pretty much been from the first 5 minutes of the game. They've had control of this thing and slowly built it out to a 20-point buffer.
Here's Langley giving it to Fotu. Greeter challenging the Hawks interior and just swooping in and scoring.
That's what he does best. Head down, get to the rim.
He's got double figures now with 11. Ngatai. And 1. Jordan Ngatai. Isaiah Moore, lead blocker on that one. Ngatai will go to the line to shoot 1 for a 3-point play opportunity.
Yeah, I understand Greeter's got some foul trouble, but he's allowed Ngatai to get right a few times now. I think he needs to play a bit more conservative with the denial, but then try to keep him in front, because Ngatai's kind of having his way here because Greeter's got to be so smart with his contact, but I think he's putting the other boys at risk here by making it too easy.
As a player, do you read much into the plus-minus in the box score?
Yeah, for sure.
Well, Dan Fotu's got a plus-minus of 28 in this game.
Yeah, that's definitely a stat that you can take pride in, and it's not always up to you what your plus-minus ends up to be, but it is a good indicator of how good the 5 on the court have been going, and if you're in that 5, it can be a nice little pat on the back if you're in the pluses.
Here's Moore. Gets McNaught up in the air. Dempster's help is, unfortunately for him, ineffective as Moore gets the bucket. Moore's got 18 now. Ngatai has 15. Those two did the damage the last time they played. It would have been in Nelson. 29 for Ngatai and 24 for 4 in that game. 24 for Moore, I should say, rather. Thanks to Hugh Bainan, who calls the Giants games with Phil Jones for that intel. Great to see Hugh in a wig as well, celebrating 1994, and Isaiah Moore knocking down a 3, and now that lead is 15. You can't get a 20-point lead all at once. You just have to bite into it possession by possession, and that's what the Hawks are trying to do here. As timeout is called, and there's still a quarter of basketball to go and a little bit more.
Yeah, Isaiah Moore's come to play. He's such a tough shot maker. He gets in that keyway, and that's where he does most of his damage. He's He's a short player, so every shot he shoots in there looks like it's a tough one, but the percentage he shoots in there is crazy, and he's starting to come alive, and he can do it from 3 like we just saw. So I think a good timeout by Fitchett here and get the troops back on the same page. And a nice little run by the Hawks. Let's see if they can, this last couple minutes, cut into it a bit more. Let's see if they can get it to single figures.
Isaiah Moore, he looks like he's got a sore ankle, but let's just call it an ankle. I think that's what he's got. I'm not exactly sure, but it is. Barely rested in this game with his 21 points. Get that large buffalo chicken pizza, people, for $40 for this round. Use the QR code, and once you're there, use Sales Basketball for that deal. It's valid until Tuesday. And there is Isaiah Moore. The stat line is impressive. 8 of 14 from the floor, 4 rebounds, 3 assists and a steal. Here's Langley and his 2 steals with the ball. League leader.
Twisting that knife. Here we go, Naughty. Get another 3 up, mate.
Do it! Get it back to him. Oh, Roberts poked it away. Roberts has it. Roberts can't get it. And it will go back to the Giants. Now, what is the shot clock going to be at here? It's at 7, I believe, as it's on the wall. I can't see it that well.
But that's a nice play by the Hawks.
I think it's down to 1.
I think the refs have called a shot clock violation and given it to the Hawks, but that's what the Hawks need, is some hustle.
You are right, that is a shot clock violation. Thank goodness you're here.
Back to the 2-3 zone.
It's down to 14, so Sutherland. Get that cleared up for you, what exactly that call was. Excuse me. And there's a great defense from Roberts. There's a Kluber.
Good defense by Roberts.
Dempster. Oh, Sammy Dempster.
Sammy D.
He moves to 8 with that 3. Ngatai. Greeter trying his best with those 3 fouls. And a foul on the follow.
I don't know who Mel has got for this one, but if it's Greeter, which I saw him try to avoid it.
That was a shot clock violation, confirmed in the play-by-play. And so it will be Ngatai at the line. Looking for points 17 and 18 in the Chemist Warehouse line. He's played every single minute tonight. And if they are to win this game, they'll have to play every single minute of the 4th quarter as well. Down 18, looking to make it 16.
Jordan Ngatai, pretty money from the line. I can pretty much bet this one's going down, and still a 16-point game. They did a lot to just cut it to this. They've still got a long way to go.
4-time NZNBL champ Jordan Ngatai. 3 of them with the Saints. 1 with the Nuggets, of course, in 2020. First overall pick in the 2020 draft. We're going to bring a draft back next season as Dan Fotu showcasing his skills. Underneath, he's got 13. A timeout call.
Did you say the draft's coming back?
They are bringing a draft back.
It's interesting.
74-56. Welcome back. Fourth quarter about to get underway. What do the Hawks have up their sleeves? 74-56. Giants with this 18-point lead. Natai. Oh, the baseline cut. Kobe Langley's hands are there to swipe it away. Yes, Alex McNaught, get that fan MVP vote. 43%. Surely we just give it to him now, Cam Glidden.
Surely, yeah. And surely that wasn't a steal by Langley there either.
We wait for the stats.
Yes, we do. Eagerly.
Here's Rasmussen. You can make your game MVP vote there. Use the QR code. We'll go to mixandpick.com. More quick fire three. Langley with the board. Footer on the glass. Roberts controls it. There's Natai. Rasmussen. Kobe Carter for three. Dempster with the board.
Great ball movement by the Hawks. They've got to play fast, play free. Got to put some points on the board.
Greeter looking at attacking Carter, and he does. And he moves to 13.
Nice move by Greeter, but he did have McNaught open in the corner. Thought he was going to throw the extra, but great move.
Sam Dempster with the steal. There's McNaught in the corner looking for three, number 4. And then
I think he's rolled his ankle there.
He's tweaked it. I wonder if that's the same one he did a couple of rounds ago. I think it was against the Bulls, maybe. He hasn't really moved from that spot, and he's asking for a sub.
Yeah, I think Natai closed him out pretty long because he's made his last 3, and I think McNaught may have landed on Natai's foot, which is obviously inadvertent and something that happens here and there, but hopefully he's all right because he has, like you said, Miles, had a few rolls here and there.
He goes to the end of the Giants bench, and that 3 from Sutherland is good. Langley's fouled on the drive.
A very simple offense by the Hawks, just a punch screen pop by Sutherland, and if only it was that easy the rest of the game. It seems like everything's been a battle uphill for them today.
Langley holding his lower back a little gingerly there as he steps to the Chemist Warehouse line. The Hawks just need stops. It's really, they've got shot makers. Guys like Sutherland, Rasmussen, they're due in this game. Of course, Moore and Natai can do damage and have been doing it for the Hawks. They've been carrying the load. They're going to need stops from their defense. Down 19. Davidson's out there.
Yeah, you're right. It's they can get hot and do what they got to do on offense, but they can't just let Nelson walk it down and have easy buckets because they're never going to catch him. So need to see some more intensity on the defensive end.
Sutherland's shot is off. Langley hanging, going back to the line. He's talking a little bit as well as Kobe Langley.
Good to see. He's playing well, and that's twice in a row getting downhill with his left hand.
So he steps to the line. Kobe Langley, 10 points, just 3 of 11 from the floor. 5 assists though, 4 rebounds. Crucially, 2 steals. You know he's got a couple more coming as well.
I reckon they should rest him.
Yeah, this lead big enough to protect. 7:16 to go.
Well, I'll be betting against Liafa tomorrow as well, making sure the statisticians are on point there.
Yeah, they got a game against the Bulls, who defensively are one of the better teams in this league.
That was Davidson.
It's Nick Davidson with the steal. Langley up ahead. Good defense from Rasmussen, but he finds Dempster. What a look. Greeter. Fall away. Oh, that's pretty off the glass, Cam Glidden.
Nice play, Greeter. He's got a lot of, he's a tough shot maker. He makes athletic plays, mid-range plays. Not a shot I would shoot, but he can make that.
Moore backs down Langley, gets a bucket. His foot two stepping through. Dempster with the rebound. Greeter with his feet set. Sutherland with the rebound himself. It's Rasmussen. Finds Roberts. Gets the roll. Josh Roberts, 9 points, 13 boards, 7 of them on the offensive glass.
Yeah, he's working hard. He's he'd be the bit of the glue tonight, keeping him somewhat in the game just with his activity.
That was a pretty play between Langley and Futu as the Hawks call timeout. Dan Futu, I think he snuck out of bounds and established himself inbounds just as the pass arrived. And the Giants just keep on rolling in this fourth quarter. Sam Gruggan and the Hawks need to talk about it. 82-59, make it 82-61, and it's a tough old lead that this Giants team has, and the Hawks just cannot seem to pull it in.
Yeah, and as much as the Hawks are going to fight to get back into this game, the Giants, on their side of things, probably want to blow this out to 30, get their points in their favour. So until there's about a minute left, I don't really see the Giants subbing out their main guys or rotating too much. I think points really matter. And there's Alex McNaught, 50% of the votes.
I mean, he blew the game open in the third quarter with those 3 triples.
And now he's got the sympathy vote because he rolled his ankle as well. Went off limping, that gets you a couple percent.
He needs to go Willis Reed and come back out and really cement the MVP vote. Like, sweep it away.
Right, with a big old ankle brace on.
Yeah.
Just get it done.
Really unnecessary. But Davidson's out there getting those minutes. And that's a nice replacement to have. So Langley goes to work on Rasmussen. 4-2. He's been excellent again for the Giants. Shot clock winding down. Langley almost banked in the 3, gets his own rebound. Gives him a fresh 14. Lead is 21. Davidson, high off the glass. Rasmussen pushing it. Finds Sutherland. Oh, no, it's been that kind of night.
Yeah, it has. And they're playing hard. They push the pace. It's just not their night, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's 2 of 10. Sorry, Cam. Here's Lucas Sutherland. Rasmussen still doesn't have a field goal. He's 0 for 6. 5 turnovers too. Dan Futu. The 2 number 11s contesting for that rebound. And it's going to be Hawke's Bay's ball. Came off Greeter. This is a great performance from the Giants on a back-to-back. When I say back-to-back, I mean a double game round in the Sal's NBL. So technically not a back-to-back, but to travel after playing on Thursday night and coming out and doing a performance, having a performance like this rather, looking like this is the first game of the round for them.
Yeah, it sure is. But there's some sort of, some people like being in that game fitness. Having 5-6 days off to train and not get a game in sometimes does the opposite for you. As you can see tonight, the Giants a lot sharper with their shot making, with their schemes, and the Hawks a step behind. But I don't know if there's science to it, but yeah, sometimes you see in the NBA, if a team sweeps a series too quick and they got to sit for 5 days, sometimes the players don't enjoy that.
What a game it was from the Mavs and Luka. We have a discussion about whose ball it will be, but the Mavs blowing out the Celtics. It would have been the first sweep in the NBA Finals since 2018 when the Cavs and LeBron were swept by the Warriors. That was the cheat code Warriors with Kevin Durant, of course. That was a popular team. Everyone loved that acquisition. The internet really dealt with it reasonably. Here comes Jordan Ngatai and the Hawks. Lost the handle. Reaching. Out there, look, Alex McNaught is back out there. Put up the MVP QR code, get out your device, and vote for Alex McNaught. That's the one. Oh, he's 58%. Superb.
Does it get deducted a little bit because he's returned? You know, like the ankle wasn't actually that bad, and he's pulled on the heartstrings of some people, and it's a fake.
That's not up to us, Cam. That's up to the viewer. You at home, you out and about on your device. Greta is fouled on the drive with 3:11 to go. Maybe you should take some points off for that moustache from McNaught.
What moustache?
True.
He has been growing that for a while, though. He did tell me that. That's about 3 months for him.
Yeah, it's a solid effort as Greta leaves that one short.
It is good to see McNaught subbing back in. Obviously not too serious on the ankle, which has given him some grief. You mentioned the Franklin game. I think he did it twice.
Oh, you're right.
In that game, it just turned and, yeah, just didn't look right.
Oh, that floater's good. Thought it was going to be a pass there, but yeah, he looked distraught when he went off in that ball. It looked like he was going to be done for a while. How disappointed he looked when he came off the floor, and it was a big lump. He didn't return. Davidson, that three is good. And then good news, Cam Glidden, it's not Kobe Langley out there. He will not add to his 2 steals.
That is good for me. That gives me a shot.
You're going to need around about 8 steals tomorrow to catch him, I think. I'll have to look at the totals and do the sums. I'll do that overnight.
Yeah, can you do that?
I won't sleep.
Send it to me in the morning.
Yeah, I'll fire you a text. I won't look at you at the venue, so I know that you're locked in. I don't want to break your defensive mindset. As the Giants pile on the points here. Really good defensive job by the Giants. They hold opponents at just under 90 points, and the Hawks with 2 minutes to go only have 65. Greta, he's fouled, tripped, and he'll head to the line. Chemist Warehouse foul line to shoot 2.
No, you're right, it has been a clinic by the Giants, just not giving anything easy, and the work of the big fella inside Aqueba has been sensational. Whether he blocks shots or not, just his presence in the keyway and forcing tougher shots than would be shot without him there has been key. And Sammy Dempster's actually come in and provided a big spark, battling under there in the rebounding contest, and I think finally Nelson have gone to their bench.
I just want to tell you as well, Alex McNaught is worthy of your MVP vote. This is his season high. It's beating his 14 that he had against the Sharks in round 6 rather. And his 16 points here is worthy of the MVP vote. Lead creeping towards 30. It's 29 now for the Giants. As Murphy drives. On the reverse, Chamberlain. Oh, got a piece of that. And the Giants have their Rapid League team out there now and got the win against the Hawks earlier this evening.
Yeah, this Rapid League team's the best in the league at the moment, so it's not time to shut up shop for the Hawks because they're going to come at you, and it's exactly what happened just then.
Davidson getting the and one. More Roberts and Natai still out there for Sam Gruggan and the Hawks.
Been a tough one for the Hawks. You can hear it in the crowd, some murmurs. It's been a rough one, but
Kobe Langley's got 3 steals.
I
just checked.
When, Moles? You tell me when.
I don't do the stats. I just read them.
He's been off for the last 2 minutes and he's just jumped up.
I've been keeping an eye. I thought they might acknowledge a deflection that I didn't think would be warranted of a steal, but it's not I don't know the correct.
But this is an away game. They shouldn't be giving him more.
Maybe we have a Nelson plant in the building tonight.
There's a mole in here.
But yeah, Kobe Langley, he sits on the bench with 3 steals. 15 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. It's Chamberlain's 3 is long. Kobe Kyle saved it. And Isaiah Moore and the Hawks. Every point counts in the Sal's NBL, especially when you're fighting for position with a team directly above or below you. And after this game is finished, they will be leapfrogged, the Hawks, by the Giants into the 6th spot. Still plenty of basketball to go. It's another 5 rounds to go. Round 13, 14 and 15 will be interesting, Cam Glidden, with the Tall Blacks away. You've got 3 from your starting 5 heading away for Olympic qualification. And so the league, there might be some movement to come over the next 3 rounds.
Yeah, definitely can shake things up a bit. And yeah, with a lot of the guys leaving and play not pausing here, who knows what can happen. But what a great game. And Nelson, what a blowout in the end. And what a great effort by all the Giants. Just not the night for the Hawks that they wanted after that week of practice. But Giants just came in and were on another level tonight.
They certainly were. 96-69. An excellent performance. Isaiah Moore, he had 27, but he really didn't get enough support outside of Jordan Natai. Roberts was relentless in the paint, but Sutherland and Rasmussen were below average, and that really hurt them. Excellent work on the glass by Roberts, as you see, but a team effort for the Giants rebounding. Langley had 6 assists, 4 for Moore, and 2 Akuva blocks. And this one is going to hurt Cam Glidden. This one's really going to sting. Kobe Langley, 3 steals, the league's leader.
Well, we've made it enough of a point that I'm sure they're going to watch it back and make sure of it.
Cam is campaigning for a rewatch. Will it happen? And Alex McNaught is at 63%. He's your MVP.
Yeah, congrats to Alex McNaught. What a game. And
season high.
Yeah, really, you know, they had a lead the whole game and controlled the game, but McNaught really put it to bed and made sure there was no runs that the Hawks were going to do. We're going to get him back in it. So, and that's what he's got to do. He's got to be a threat out there. He's a great facilitator, great on-ball defender, as you saw tonight, but he has the ability to stick that catch-and-shoot 3, and that keeps the defense honest, so he's got to continue doing that for the Giants.
When Alex smiles, the whole world smiles. I did not expect him to be MVP of this game, but thoroughly deserved. Congratulations to Alex McNaught. And here's how it looks over the next few days. Big double-header tomorrow at the Tuatara. You host the Phi, Cam Glidden, the Saints and the Bulls. What a game that will be from TSB Arena. And then you go again on Wednesday night against the Nuggets. So a quick turnaround for you guys. The Hawks and the Saints, a must-win game for the Hawks. The Sharks and the Phi, that is a must-win game for the Phi in Invercargill as well. Yeah, on behalf of Cam Glidden and the Sky Sport crew, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll be back tomorrow with the Tuatara hosting the Phi from Event Finder Stadium. Hope you join us. Paul Maria.